Why aren't the house prices falling? When are home prices supposed to fall? And why hasn't the real estate market crashed? We keep hearing about millions of people in forbearance. They're laid off from work, they're not paying their rent, they're not paying their mortgage, people are in forbearance. So why aren't house prices dropping when so many people are in trouble? We keep on seeing the number of home sales continue to be up, and we're in a pandemic. The price of those homes that are selling are up as well, which doesn't make any sense, right? The median price that the houses are selling for are also up. So if millions of people are delinquent and not paying, why are we not seeing home prices falling? Why are we not seeing foreclosures? Hi, everybody. It's Jerry with Jerry Pinkas Real Estate Experts here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Today we're going to talk about that and many other things. If this is your first time here, our video channel is all about helping you avoid the pitfalls that are costly. So let's roll on. Okay, number one, we keep on hearing about people who are not paying their mortgage. Now, initially, borrowers had an option to request a forbearance through the end of 2020. But the Federal Housing Administration, the FHA, announced that it was offering a 2-month extension, not just on its foreclosures, but on its eviction moratorium. But also on forbearance requests. So what this means is the FHA loan borrowers can ask to put their loans into forbearance through February 28th, 21. But here's the most important part. Since borrowers are entitled up to 360 days of forbearance, that means that homeowners may not have to make a mortgage payment at all through and past 2021. This is one reason why we're currently not seeing prices going down. Now, in places like Manhattan, for instance, home prices are really down, right? Some cases they're down by 50% and more, and they have many years worth of inventory. It's not months worth of inventory, it's years at this kind of an absorption rate. Now, the rest of the country has only a couple months of inventory. So that's a pretty big difference, right? But there's a huge shift in where people are migrating to. You've heard me say this in other videos. The massive migration that is a shift away from cities into areas that have less population. But still, people want to have a less population, but they want all the conveniences. They want all the things that they had in their other life. So the migration to the south, and you'll see in other places that are outside big cities, is way up. Okay, number two, supply and demand. So it's economics 101. Now, do you guys remember this toilet paper? Okay, supply and demand. Okay, so you remember how that was. It was very scarce. A lot of people were looking for toilet paper. The shelves were bare. You remember how that felt, right? So it's the same type of thing, supply and demand. Some people actually made money. They actually jacked the price up on this stuff or sold it. Okay, I got toilet paper. You want to trade for something? It happened. How about this? This was even more scarce, right? That was like gold, okay? So you know how that is. But here's the basics. The reason I do that is, and I'm showing you, less demand, prices go down. High demand, prices go up. And we have less homes available right now and throughout the nation to purchase. So, when we have more people who want to purchase, there's competition. And if you guys have been looking, and I know that some of you have, been looking online and you're like, man, these prices keep on going up. I'm looking month after month and they're going up, they're going up, they're going up. Or I saw one on there yesterday and it's gone, right? So if you guys are seeing this, which you are, I think, give me a thumbs up. So when you've been looking at houses and they're gone in one day, and especially, this is very important, especially at prices like 200 or 250, that's the point in the nation where a lot of people are comfortable with that price point. They can afford it. So, what ends up happening is you have to end up fighting for a house, and there's fewer of them available. So this is only another reason why what we're seeing going on doesn't quite jibe with what's actually happening, right? So if you're enjoying this video so far, just go ahead and be sure to like and click subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, here's number three. Population is increasing. This is something that the gurus don't even talk about. Here we see it more so because we're in South Carolina, okay? But the population is increasing in the United States, everywhere, right? Building and new construction cannot keep pace with what's going on. They just can't catch up with the demand. Here, like I'm giving you examples, we've actually had entire net developments or neighborhoods or subdivisions that sold out in a quick week, okay, gone, history, sold out, brand new. Every house is sold. So the good thing with us is that we know this area like the back of our hand, and we're able to know where things are being built. And before they even hit Zillow or Homes.com or these big sites, the third-party sites, not the brokerage sites, we already have our clients in their new home and locked in. So the second part to the population increase is the population is living longer. Guys, if you're waiting for someone to move out of their house because you're waiting for that to happen, a neighborhood to become available, it happens all the time. The population is living longer. So as that happens, obviously they're still in their home or a second home for that matter. And they have a primary residence and a second home. So it's another reason that you guys may not be seeing. Okay. But here in Myrtle Beach, we have clients in their 80s and 90s that are still living an amazing lifestyle. So what I'm going to do is, in this next part, I'm going to show you some hard numbers. They're released from the National Association of Realtors, okay? Frost it over when they start looking at numbers, but I have to show you this because here again, this is 2011. If you look at home sales, okay, where they have been, okay, and then take a look. This is 2020. This is during the pandemic when everything was shut down. Look at that drop. But look at this. This is pretty amazing here, because the market continues to go and it's jumped over historical averages for sure. But the median home price, okay, look at this. Average price back in 2011, where this is the 250 range, and take a look at where it's going. It's trending up. Right now, 310,800 is a median price in the nation, guys. So existing home sales, the median price year over year. You think real estate is a good investment? Take a look at this. Okay, so if somebody wants to show you this, these are the price increases. Okay, and look at this year. Okay, this is all 2020. Is this a good price increase? Oh my gosh, it keeps on going. But the existing prices over year, okay, when we look at these again over time, this was the dip. Again, we looked at when everything shut down, but look at this, almost 27%, 25%, 21%. That's unbelievable numbers. Here's the thing with the days on market. 21 days on the market is the average. If you look at 2019, okay, that's compared to 2020, it was 38. So these prices are the same. Distressed sales are lower. There aren't any. We told you about that, foreclosures and such. Cash sales are equal, but first-time home buyers, this is where a lot of pressure is being put on because the prices are going up and it's getting harder to afford those. So existing home sales by the region, obviously the South is really gaining leverage. Look at that. Okay, the supply level. Okay, look at these, the month's supply. We're almost at 2 months right here, supply level. Okay, and then take a look at the sales price by price range. 100 to 250, everybody wants to be there, but the reality is that's where a majority of the market is. But the step-up price point is really where this market is moving. And if we look at the price range from a year ago, okay, so there's not a whole lot in this price range, so that's why the numbers are down so far. But if you look at 250 to 500, 37%. But these higher, the premium price properties, the better step-up price properties are really on the move. So let's get number 4, interest rates. You know, the Fed keeps saying that there's going to be no interest rate hikes on the horizon, right? They continue to pump billions of dollars into the economy. So these low rates make a huge difference on what you pay. So you keep hearing about these low rates, and these are the lowest rates ever. Just to give you an example, I had a customer who had talked to me about, she had the same mortgage. It was a $300,000 mortgage, and that she had before she had moved. And she was now paying $410 less in a monthly payment on her new house, right? And because this low rate, even though the prices were going up, you have to look at the big picture, guys. So the big picture is to compare actually what the payments are. Now I'm going to show you something about historical mortgage rates so you can see where they are and where history has been. Seeing home prices go down is because historical averages of how much somebody pays for an interest rate is like 6, 8% if you look here across the board. Back in the 80s, I bought a duplex and I paid 13% interest on a mortgage, and I thought I was doing good when they were in 18, right? But look today in 2021, the mortgage rates are in the twos. So if you look at what you can buy, your purchasing power for the payment that you're going to make, it is pretty amazing. 5, how do I make money? How do you make money? So here's the point. If prices keep going up, how do you make money? So you just got to watch something that is the trends. Where are people moving to? Focus on the places that are going to be obsolete. Then focus on the places where people want to move. So where you're looking, some people may be looking for a lifestyle change, a retirement, an income generating property. So focus on the places that are going to be obsolete and focus on where people want to move to, okay? I personally have been investing in real estate for the last 36 years and in multiple states. So in just about every place that I have invested on or in has been near the water or on the water. So homes, condos, land, rental properties. Now, why is that? People are attracted to water, okay? So think about this. Is a property more valuable on the water or is it more valuable somewhere else? Think about that, right? My real estate team and I are here to make sure that you're avoiding the pitfalls that are costly. I just want to say thank you for listening. And wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you have a great day. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.